Hello, my homies. One Smart Cat doing some backpack battles. Now, this intro is going to be super short because this is a very long video. Obviously, if you clicked on it, you know that. Basically, this is an auto battler, but unlike some of the other auto battlers, like the tactics on League and like all that stuff, there's no time limit on here. You're kind of in your own little bubble, so you have all the time you want to think about what your decisions are and everything. Every round you buy these items that you need to fit into a backpack. In addition to the backpack, you're able to buy like pockets and stuff in order to make your play area bigger. And it just has a lot of stuff to think about when it comes to the positioning of the items, what items you buy, what's going to interact with what. It is like an insane amount of things to think of, and this is just the demo that's out. You can go to Steam and you can download this demo right now if you want to. I think it's a really fun game. I just found out about it a few hours ago and I've been playing it pretty much non-stop. The best way to explain it is just to see it, and I'm going to be basically talking through the entire thing of my thought process and everything of what's happening. So let's jump into it. All right, so this is the start of the game. We are in the shop. We get 10 coins. We can buy whatever we are able to and put it in our backpack. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get 10 wins before we get 5 losses. And we are playing against other people. It's like I said, though, there's no time limit here. I can sit here and think about exactly what I want to do with everything and not have to worry about having to rush or anything like that. So here is our beautiful backpack. I'll grab this dagger and move it around so you could see. There's actually like an invisible box here, like an invisible grid. And we need to operate inside of this grid. And we can't just put anything on the outside. It has to be either in our backpack or in like a little satchel. So right now, let's see what we have. I just want to point out that I've only been playing this game for a couple of hours. So by no means am I a master at this game yet. There's a lot of like, some of these items will interact with each other and like combine. And I do not know what all of them are. I've figured out a couple of them. You know, I got these that I've already figured out, but there's still a good amount that I haven't figured out. And the cool thing is some of this is like character specific, because there are every single class does have a couple of items that only they can get. So, you know, the basic combinations everybody can get. This is the Rangers. This is what the Rangers has, but there are some stuff that are class specific, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to read through absolutely everything unless it's something that like I haven't seen. I'm just going to give you like the cliff notes or whatever. I'm going to play this whole game through, and I'm just basically going to explain it, what my thought process and everything is like as I play it. So one thing to point out, how I was talking about the stuff that has interactions with the recipes. Some of this stuff, when you hover over it, it'll make a line to something else. That means that they have an interaction and that they are able to combine if they sit in the backpack together while they're touching. And looking at what we have, I actually think that getting the 2 of these might be the way for us to go. This pig, when you have it in your backpack, every time you come back into the shop, you basically get an extra coin. The healing herbs, it helps you heal. And the tusk, anytime you get melee attacked, it does damage back to the person. You can pull this down in order to change this. But I think for right now, I'm going to go ahead and grab the wooden sword, which is another weapon. That takes that away from there. And I'm going to grab this, the whetstone. So you see how it has a star above it and a star below it? If there's any weapons touching those, then the weapon gains +1 damage. That's what that means. Star weapons gain +1 damage. So we're going to go ahead and take this, put it over here. So I need 2 whetstones in order to for this to combine and to make a hero sword. We're going to go ahead and turn this like that. So now the whetstone is doing a +1 on this, and it's doing a +1 on that. And just like that, that's the kind of min-maxing that I'm talking about whenever it comes to this game. It's simply like turning this dagger that way and putting it, you know, the whetstone in between these two things. It's a small thing, but it makes a huge difference whenever it comes to the numbers. We have 4 gold coins left. I'm going to go ahead and buy this healing herb just because we have an extra spot. And let's go into our first battle. So whenever I click this, I'm not going to be doing anything anymore. It's going to be all left to what's in my backpack. And it's going to put me against somebody else who is also on their first round. And it'll be my backpack versus their backpack. And we'll see what happens. They just have a shield. We should win this. Because we have some healing and we have extra damage. Yeah. So is it 10? I'm not even sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it is 10. So we're trying to get 10 wins before we lose 5 times. That's how you beat each one of the runs. Now I should point out that since you have basically 5 lives before you lose the run, it's completely viable and completely smart to lose one of your lives in order to put yourself in a better position for later on. And what I mean by that is if you look at what she has, like all she had was this dagger. When she goes back to her store, this tusk is going to combine with this shield and it's going to become a spiked shield. So I'm pretty sure she didn't care that she was going to lose this one because she was just making a spiked shield for later. Yeah, so there's a lot of forethought and like all that. You have to think of the big picture, you know. It's okay if, as long as you don't lose all your lives, it's okay if you lose them. All right, we are back in our store. Here's some extra pockets. We are gonna need extra pockets. I think we are gonna do the fanny pack. And the garlic. So the fanny pack is 2 extra slots, but anything that fits perfectly in here, it also triggers 10 times faster. So if we take this garlic that triggers every 4 seconds and we put it in that bag, then it's going to trigger 10% faster than 4 seconds. And what the garlic actually does is every 4 seconds we get 3 shields, which basically blocks us from taking damage. And there's a 40% chance to remove vampirism from your opponents. Vampirism is, something else that people are able to get. It is also a food. So if we take this and put it in here, you see how those stars are lit up? So these 2 foods, they now both have that food trigger that's right there. Triggers 10% faster for each food of a different type that's touching it. So this mushroom now goes 10% faster, and this garlic now goes 20% faster because it's touching the mushroom and because it's inside of our little pouch thing that makes it go another 10% faster. So this garlic, there's a 20% garlic right here. We still have 5 gold left. I don't want any of this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this and see if we get one of these. This is exactly what I wanted. So here's something else that you're able to do in this game. I have 4, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. We don't have anything to put in there right now, but that's completely fine. If there's any stuff over here that you want, you can click to reserve it and it will stay around for the next store that we come into. So I want this whetstone so I can transform my wooden sword. And I actually want this shield too, because they're both on sale and like it's only going to cost me 2 for each one of those. Yeah, I actually want both of those. So all of this is still the same, besides the fact that we have this garlic that is like 20% faster. It's 20% fast garlic. This is going to be giving us extra shields, and I think hopefully we'll win our next round as well. Let's see. All right, so they have a spike shield already. And then they have a bunch of stuff that they're using to boost their store. So we should win this one as well. No problem, no problem. This is still early on though. People are just like making their builds. So, you know, we can't get too ahead of ourselves. This is still very, very early in the run. Let's go ahead and buy our stuff that we had reserved. We can put our stuff in here and save it in there for whatever we want. I want to point out this card thing. So this deck of cards is like its own mechanic. You put your deck of cards in your backpack, and then there's other cards that look like basically the ripoffs of like Charizard and Blue Eyes White Dragon and shit like that. The Black Lotus, like there's a ripoff of the Black Lotus. And you basically make a train of them coming off of the deck of cards, and every second or every couple of seconds, like the next card in the train activates. It's fucking weird. It's a weird mechanic that I haven't really messed around with, but it's really cool that this game has shit like that. That, you know, you can basically try to make a run where you're just trying to focus on building a deck of cards. So I think that's fucking interesting. For what I want to do, I need like one more slot for what I want to do. So let's go ahead and see if we get something. Ooh, we got it on sale for 2 as well. Hell yeah. Okay, this is perfect. So we're gonna add that, and you can put this wherever it wants, but remember that, you know, stuff next to each other is important. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do this. What is this connected to? Oh, it wants to connect to that over there. Okay. Let me see something. How min-maxy do we want to get? This is where it comes to like how min-maxy you actually want to be. Because I could take all of this stuff out and I could move the backpack up. That way I could fit this underneath it. And then I could double power my sword with this whetstone. Because right now the whetstone is not doing the +1 damage because the stars aren't on the sword. But as I was saying that bullshit, I just realized all I need to do is take this out and put this here, and now it is powering that. And not only that, we'll put this up here, change that like that. Oh man. See, this, I love this kind of stuff. I think it takes, you know, not everybody might enjoy this, but I fucking love this stuff. So do you see everything that just happened here? So both of these whetstones are powering this knife and this knife. My 2 vegetables are still touching, so they're still getting all of their bonuses. And we have the shield here. And honestly, we're going to reserve this for next time, because this and this will give us a spiked shield. So we're going to want that after this round. But yeah, with what I have working here, I'm pretty sure we're going to win this next round as well. See, that's the min-max stuff that I'm talking about. Let's see what happens here. We should have a lot of damage output. Yeah. Very good, very good, very good. So they're also working on getting the spike shield. And ooh, is that how you do that? See, there's still some combinations I don't know. So apparently frying pan and corrupted crystal creates something. All right, that's good to know. Very, very good to know. 3 wins, no losses. Keep it going. So those just combined into this. We now have a hero sword. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get this. That will, on our next one, that will become a spiked shield. We have 7 gold. Is there anything else that we want from here? Do we want more garlic? Any long thinking time, I'll edit out of the video, don't worry. All right, I don't really want any of this stuff, and we always need more pockets. So let's just pull that. Ooh, there's our more pockets. I've never tried the Thorn Whip. The stamina cost on it is fucking crazy. 2.5. Like my sword's a 0.7, but that's an upgraded sword though. 2.5 stamina cost is a lot. So the way that the stamina works is every time that one of the weapons attack, it eats up your stamina. If you're ever out of stamina whenever it's a weapon's turn to go, then the weapon just won't attack. So you're essentially just getting a worse like damage per second if you don't have the stamina in order to actually use all your weapons. I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go ahead and get more pockets, because who doesn't like having pockets? All right, so we have a lot of open space right now, but we do have a badass sword. The sword actually does boost the dagger. You can see right there where it says star weapons gain +2 damage. So this is boosting my dagger. And now that I look at it, it actually wants that whetstone again. Okay, we're gonna reserve that. I know that the hero sword has more levels to it. I've just never really tried it. I guess I just need to feed it more whetstone. So we'll get that next turn. Let's go. Let's see if we can keep the streak alive. They have a spike shield, a wooden sword, and a dagger. We should win this. They have that banana though that's healing them. Oh, that was so close. Was it really just that banana? Every 5 seconds, heal for 4. Yeah, looking at everything, it was literally the banana. They won because they got a banana in their backpack. Son of a bitch. We may need some healing. Okay, and they also did have a spike shield too, so that means every time that I hit them, I was hurting myself. So we have a spike shield now. Go ahead and take this. Okay, so we need one more whetstone to make a hero longsword. We don't want any of this stuff. Ooh, I might want this. So whenever you have this in your backpack, every time you come to the store, it gives you a gemstone. And the gemstones you can use to power up your weapons. You can use them to power up your armor, your defenses. And you can like combine them into each other. There's a banana too. Let's put this over here. I think I am going to get the box of riches. That's not going to help us this round, but it'll start helping us for the rest of the rounds. And then I'm actually going to reserve this banana just in case I want it next turn. But for right now, this is what we got. Let's see if we can win the next one. Didn't really change too much. We did get a spiked shield though. Ooh, that guy's working on powering up his swords too. He also has a banana. Our spiked shield and our weapons are doing good. Okay, we stomped him on that one. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh wow, they just gave me all the armor that I don't have room for. I mean, honestly, I might have room for... This is a stone that I got from the box of riches. If I put this stone on a weapon, there's a 25% chance to do poison. If I put it on armor, there's a 15% chance that whenever I get hit, I do poison. Or if I just let it sit in my backpack every 13 seconds, it turns one of my opponent's poisons into 2 health for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on a weapon. Which one of these weapons attacks faster? 1.4, 3.5. Yeah, we put it on that one. So looking at all the stuff that's over here, this shield is honestly pretty fucking badass. Whenever I'm attacked, there's a 35% chance that I gain 8 armor and my opponent loses a stamina. That's pretty damn good. It costs 12 and I have 11. I think I'm gonna get rid of this healing herb. You can put stuff in here to sell it. Boop. All right. So now I have enough to get this. And to make it fit, we're gonna move this over here. We're gonna put this up here because this shield actually has, you see how it has a gold star on it now? Any item that provides armor, if this is touching it, then it provides 30% more armor. It's all about the min-maxing, man. It's all about the min-maxing. You gotta look at everything and figure out how to get the most out of it. And then we still have room to put our little jewelry box back over here. All right, we're cruising. We're cruising good. Let's see what the next person has. The next person has jellies, but the only thing that they have is a poison dagger. We should be fine. Yeah, they're not gonna get anywhere through us, but they're still working on their own thing. Like they're about to combine these jellies into something else. Yeah, see, these jellies are another mechanic. So you can get these jelly things, and if you feed them like specific things, like if you feed them swords or if you feed them mushrooms, they turn into different kinds of jellies. There's a lot to this game. There's a whole lot. All right, here we are, back at it again. We got another crystal from our jewelry box. This one, if we put it on a weapon, there's a 20% chance to remove a buff from your opponent. Put it on armor, your opponent's healing is reduced by 15%. Just leave it in the backpack every 8 seconds, cleanse a random debuff. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on one of my shields because that reduce opponent's healing sounds very good to me. I kind of want to mess with this horn because I've never really messed with it before, but apparently like every second it fucks with the opponent's stamina. If somebody's already planned out their stamina and then this gets rid of their stamina, that can really fuck people up. Now, how can I make it work? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have enough for this and that set of pockets up there. This is 3. Pocket is 2. I do have an open spot right there. All right, it's thinking time. I'll be back. We're not gonna get this banana. Fuck this banana. I'll be back. It removes the stamina from them, and then the cooldown increases by 0.8. So that means 1.8 seconds later, it reduces the stamina from them, and then 2.6 seconds later. So it keeps going higher and higher. Which makes sense, because if it did 1 stamina every second, that would be pretty fucking OP. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy the horn. We are going to buy the pockets. We are gonna move this over here. Take this out. Put the horn. There's the horn. So those stars that it has, anything that's in those line of stars, every time one of those activates, if I get 5 activations, then it'll stun the opponent. I'm not going to be able to take advantage of that right now, but later on, hopefully that will be a big thing. Put our new pockets there and put there. So neither one of these like actually activate. So this, the golden star thing, that's not going to happen right now because none of those items activate. And there's no real way for me to... I can move the mushroom and the onion down, but then the mushroom wouldn't be triggering my backpack. No, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, the reducing the opponent's stamina is gonna do more than enough. Like, we got it. No problem. Easy. Ooh, what are they doing? They got a lot of armor. They got a lot of armor and a lot of stamina. This, all right, we might lose this one. We're definitely gonna lose this one. The bananas. It's the bananas. The only people that we've lost to are people that have bananas. But now they have this leather armor that gave them 45 armor at the beginning. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We've only lost 2. We're fine. All right. Now we get to make a choice on one of these unique items. I usually take the cursed dagger because it's so damn good. And because you can, it can boost like your other weapons. And honestly, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go ahead and do that again. Yeah, I'm going to take that. This whole time we have not gotten another whetstone to power up our sword. And see, that's one of the things that you have to figure out about the game, or about any of these kind of games. You know, you can come up with a plan, but if you don't get the items for it or anything, then I mean, you have to come up with a new plan. All right, this ruby is what we got from our jewelry box. Weapons hit gives life steal. Putting it on our armor will amplify our healing. We don't have any healing. That's probably a bad thing. Leave it in the backpack. Every 5 seconds as life steal. So we'll put it on a weapon. Oh, actually, we'll put it on this weapon. Okay, put it this way. Yeah. So this is powering both of those. This is powering both of those. We got like a nice trifecta of daggers going on here, which is really, really good. All right. So looking at everything that we have, I'm seeing this potion belt and these blueberries, and I'm seeing this garlic that's inside of here, the fanny pack. I think that the fanny pack is being wasted on the garlic. I'm gonna move around a bunch of stuff and min-max the fuck out of it. I'll be back. All right, so I moved all this stuff around. The daggers, my cursed dagger is inside the fanny pack now, which is gonna make it happen a lot quicker. And all of this stuff is still giving everything extra power. All my food is giving each other extra power. My horn is feeding off of my food in order to hopefully stun my opponents. I was gonna grab this in order to, you know, make a little spot for it right there, but I still have 9 gold and I should be able to find a better set of pockets. Or not. We got pocket sand. It inflicts a blind. The pocket sand is pretty fucking funny. Do it again. This is not what I want. Okay, this works. So this is the stamina sack. It gives us 3 new pockets and it actually raises our stamina by 1. So that is good. Now we have that. And I think we're good this round. We have 1 gold left. We may actually be able to stun people this time. Okay, I like this. I think we're good. What do they got? They got the whip, couple of mushrooms. Oh, we are eating into them. Look at their stamina. Their stamina is like all the way down. Yeah. That was this combination right here. Putting all the food in front of this was stunning her. And the stamina was really eating into her attacking me because that whip costs a lot of stamina. That whip costs 2.5. So this horn was really fucking with her. That was awesome. That worked good. All right. We are back at the store. Ooh, we got another fanny pack. So we have two of these weaker stones. If we put them next to each other, they'll combine and they'll become a bigger stone. So that's good. See, this is why I like this box of riches. Like, it just gives you a stone every single fucking turn. Looking in here, there's not really anything I want besides maybe the fanny pack. But we do have a doo-doo stone over there, and there's a doo-doo stone right here. So we'll do that just because there's no reason not to. Do I want that fanny pack? I mean, it's more pockets. I'll figure out something for it. I'm taking it. These fanny packs are good. Like, the item inside triggers 10% faster. That's fucking good. Let's see what else we get. We can get this potion that's on sale. Whenever the opponent drops below 50%, consume this and deal 0.3 damage for each debuff of your opponent. And we're debuffing our opponent the entire time whenever we're putting the poison counters on him and stuff. Let's go ahead and grab that. It looks like it wants to combine with that sword, but that sword is expensive. Let's reserve that sword because I've never seen those combined before. I don't have anything to get value out of this fanny pack right now, so we're just gonna put this in there. Or actually, you know what? We'll put this in there. And then whenever this does go off, it'll go towards our horn stun. So we have 4 gold. We're just going to hang on to that 4 gold. I'm honestly pretty happy with our setup. And we have that sword reserved because I might decide to go that direction. Not sure yet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. What do they got? Ooh, I've never seen that blue dagger before. They got a bunch of crystals. Look at the stamina. She's out of stamina. That horn is fucking people up. Ooh, but she still got the damage on me. Fuck. We only have 2 lives left. So something else that is really cool about this game. Nope, I'm not gonna be able to show you. Never mind. You're able to see what happened, like literally line for line. Like, it's all math that's going on in that battle. And it shows you every single line of when something happens. Like, this triggers, that triggers, this triggers. And you can like look through there and like fine tooth that shit and figure out like exactly why you lost and everything. If that's something you would want to do. All right, all of our crystals have turned into bigger crystals. Do we want to move them? That's on a shield, that's on a thing, that's fine. Oh, it actually gave us the thing that we just got. Okay, let's put this on here. And then we'll put both of these. What does this do on armor? On attack, 10% chance to regenerate 1 stamina. I mean, we don't really lose that much stamina. Attacks 10% faster. Okay, let's put this on here. What does that do? On attack, 20% chance. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'll put this over here. Put this over here. Yeah, look at that impractically large sword. They do a bunch of references to a bunch of different games and stuff, which is really cool. And we can only take 2 more losses. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Hail Mary. I'm gonna buy this sword. How many squares is the sword? The sword is 4 squares. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take this out for now. And then we're going to lift this up, turn this way, turn this way, put this right there. So those 2 are going to make the dark saber now. we are not at our strongest, I don't think, but we can still lose 2 times. So if we do lose this time, then we should be in a better place for our last life. Because I don't know what this Darksaber is, but it fucking sounds cool. So I want to make it. Let's go. Come on. Holy shit. That guy has a lot of crystals on his swords. The stamina is working good. Keep going, keep going. Him being out of stamina is good. Ooh, we're running out of stamina. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, he got down to like 4 or 5, and then he jumped back up to like 12 or 15 health, and I got really scared for a second. All right, awesome. That guy has, yeah, he had like all this shit. Oh, it's because he had a health potion. You son of a bitch. All right, let's see what this Darksaber does. That looks fucking cool. 5 to 9 damage, 1 stamina cost, a cooldown of only 1.4. I've never seen this thing before, so I'm reading through it. Deals 0.5 damage for each debuff of your opponents. That's awesome. Like I said, we're just debuffing the whole time. On attack, use 1 mana to inflict. We're not really making any mana. Okay. So that's awesome. We're definitely going to use that. Let's move this stuff back down. All right. This is on sale for 1, so we'll go ahead and take it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use this in order to get a poison dagger. I'm going to put this in here just to give us another crystal. And I'm going to reserve this. That way I can get it my next turn. Because I still have 2 lives. So even if I lose this next one, you know, I'll still be okay. And I'm going to save my 4 coins. Getting this hero longsword was already a massive upgrade. So, I mean, I feel pretty confident. Should be all right. Should be okay. Okay, so this guy just has a bunch of spike shields, and it seems to be working on me. Wow. Interesting way to do it. So this guy just has a bunch of spike shields, and then 2 strong health potions. I have a regular health potion. He had 2 strong health potions. So his whole game plan is just to survive and to let the opponent kill themselves off of the spike shields. Hey, I mean, it worked. And I mean, that's one of the cool things about this game. Like, there's a lot of different directions you can go whenever you're building something. So can't be mad. All right. I got 1 more life left. I either need to win 2 games or lose 1 game, and that's it. Our dagger combined over there. We got a new thing right there. Let's see. Go ahead and buy this. Put it in there. This could be our last one. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this. So every 2 seconds, this either gives me a luck, a spike, or a mana, depending on what I have least of. And eventually it will use 7 of those if it builds them all the way up, and give one of my weapons plus 27 damage, whichever weapon's in front of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. Put this on there. Put this. I'll put this on there. On there. Alright. I moved some of my stuff around. I'm losing some of my buffs from the food that is no longer touching. But my lamp is now blowing on my Darksaber. So if this lamp goes off, the Darksaber is going to be plus 27 damage. And I think that is a good thing. One more loss and I'm out. So let's see what happens. Ooh. He has a lot of gems. Ooh, we're hurting the fuck out of her. Oh, shit. Okay, we just utterly fucking destroyed her. That was amazing. I don't even know if this thing went off, but she got ran over. Very nice. This is it. Win or lose, this is it. Do we even have any more room for stuff? The egg takes 2 rounds to do. Can I put this bird anywhere? I don't even have room for this fucking bird. Reroll. Ooh, the Book of Light. Finally get some healing. Can I put it anywhere though? That's the thing. Alright. We're gonna lose a fruit. Because we're gonna turn this way and we're gonna get rid of this. Well, actually, we'll just put that up there. It just won't be in front of the horn. Okay, that's perfect. Everything's full. It's a completely full backpack. It's absolutely beautiful. All right. I mean, I can't even tell you what all the combinations are of what's about to happen here. But this is it. Either win or lose. Let's do it. Oh, she has the scythe. Her stamina's going really low though. Good damage. Good damage. Fuck yeah. That's so good. This game feels so good to win. Look at this. Look at this absolute madness of interactions. This is buffing that. This is buffing all 3 of those. This is buffing that. Fucking all the food got separated. The food's not doing anything anymore. So good. I'm not doing the survival rounds. This video's this is gonna be like an hour-long video. You get trophies. You can use the trophies to get different wardrobes. You see, like you change your hair, her scythe, her dress. That's what the trophies are for. So obviously this game isn't for everybody. I've been having a lot of fun with it. If you enjoyed hearing my train of thinking and the way that I do things in the game and like all that stuff, if you enjoy the game, if you like the video, any of that stuff, let me know. If you made it this far and you completely hated everything, I mean, thank you for watching the whole video at least. Let me know why you hated it, I guess. But yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos, and wee